Hello guys, this is me Dr.K.Q today here, and we are going to discuss today about ECG, which is electrocardiogram. It is the graphical representation of electrical activities of the heart recorded on a ECG paper by electrodes placed on a body surface. So before going to discuss about ECG, here are some terminologies you should know. That is electrocardiogram, I've already told you. The second one here is the electrocardiography, which is the technique used for this process. The last one here is the electrocardiograph, which is the instrument or a machine by which these waves or deflections are recorded on a ECG paper. This ECG is actually recording the electrical impulses on a ECG paper by electrodes placed on a body surface. We call these electrical impulses the waves or deflections. Normally human heart is continuously beating, and one beat of this heart is recorded as a grouping of wave we called P, QRS and T wave. This is the grouping of wave. Here this grouping is shown graphically. This is the P wave, and then comes the QRS complex, and finally T wave. This P, QRS complex and T wave is representing the electrical activity of the heart. This P wave is representing the atrial depolarization. Depolarization in a simple word means the contraction of a muscle due to a stimulus. Then comes the QRS complex, which is a major activity of the heart performed by the ventricles. Then comes the final part, which is T wave. This T wave is representing the ventricular repolarization. Repolarization means, in a simple word, you can say that stimulated muscles are coming back to its resting state. Here are some other intervals. We call them PR intervals, QT interval, and the segment, that is ST segment. We will discuss each and everything in detail in my next lectures, but today we have discussed some basic information regarding this ECG. Then comes the second question, which is what are the diseases diagnosed by looking on ECG, and what are the uses of this ECG. So this ECG is showing the electrical activity. This can show about tachycardia and bradycardia, which is the heart rate, and this is also used for diagnosing different diseases like myocardial infarction, chamber enlargement, arrhythmias of the heart, and first degree, second degree, heart blocks, and right bundle branch block. These are all the diseases diagnosed by looking on ECG. ECG can also be used, exercise ECG, which can also be used for diagnosing the CAD, which is coronary artery diseases. So this is all about the basic information regarding ECG. Next we will discuss this PQRS complex in detail in my next videos, and also about the ECG leads and the diseases diagnosed by looking on this ECG. So this was all about today. Hope you like my video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.